In the previous video on section 3, we didn't have any convictions, so we didn't need a conviction statement, right? All of these boxes were checked no. And I told you I'd go over an example where we got a hypothetical DUI. In this box, I'm going to switch to red. This box was checked yes. For a DUI, it reads, have you ever been convicted of a traffic violation arising in connection with a fatal traffic accident, reckless driving or racing on the highway, or operating a motor vehicle while under the influence or impaired by alcohol and or controlled substances? So we got a DUI and we have to check yes here. And we sign this, that this is right. Sign here. We put the date, say 7/27/2013 is the date. And now we have to go on and fill out a conviction statement. So down here is the conviction statement. I want to show you where I got this conviction statement and where I'm getting all of these forms used here. So if we bring the internet up and we go to the Coast Guard website, which is uscg.mil.mil, enter, it'll bring up the Coast Guard website. Their website has had vast improvements lately. It's really nice. Over in this right corner, Mariners, which brings you to the National Maritime Center page. And we go middle of the page, over right, here's all the forms. Here's the more common forms. And then there's more forms on this drop down menu. And sample conviction statement is in here. And it's 2 pages long. It shows you the first one defines a conviction, so you know what a conviction is. And the second page is the complete page 2, only if you must disclose convictions. So we go to page 2, and here are this is conviction disclosure. So this is where I got this form and many of the other forms you've seen in these videos. So put that away and let's go on to check out this conviction statement. So drug use. It wasn't for drug use, so this is not applicable to us. Drug use details, type of drug, month and year of last use. This is non-applicable because this is for a DUI. So we were arrested for driving under the influence in the city and state. Let's say we got it in Traverse City, Michigan. And the date, day, month, year. Let's say we got it in January 25th, 2001. So we got it in January. We got it 1/25 in 2001. And then we were convicted of a DUI in Traverse City, Michigan. I know I'm writing small here, but bear with me. Traverse City, Michigan. And it probably would take about 2 months. So in 3/21/01, we were convicted of this DUI. In the court findings, what happened was we pled guilty. Court findings, pled guilty and were convicted. So we pled guilty. And then it wants to know court sentence requirements, the length of incarceration ordered by the court, probation. So if you got on probation, they want the probation officer name and phone number, class, fines, classes, driving privileges, suspended, revoked, or reinstated, etc. So let's say they put us in jail for 1 day, right? We spent our day in the drunk tank, 1 day jail. And we had to do AA classes for 3 months, and then we had $1,000 in fines, we got our license 90 days suspended. Suspended license. And then here we can say it was reinstated. They want to know that too. It was reinstated. So reinstated. So if it was suspended for 90 days, then we could get it reinstated 3 months from here if we did everything right. So probably, let's say there was a little time lapse. Let's say it was the 4th of July. Why not? Let's celebrate. So it's 7/4/2001. It was reinstated. So there we have everything that they wanted us to do. We got 1 day jail time. We had Alcoholics Anonymous classes for 3 months, $1,000 fine, 90 days suspension of license, and our license was reinstated in 7/4/01. And what happened? So I'm just going to describe this. What happened to my friend in Traverse City? He was driving home, and he stopped at the gas station, stopped for gas, and cop arrested him. Stopped for gas, and arrested for a DUI. So that's what happened. And now we come down to the bottom, and here we need to print our last name, first name, and middle name, our date of birth, our Mariner number. So our last name, Smith Neil, and my middle name. I'm just going to write middle name. Date of birth, 4/2/82, and my Mariner's reference. This is our original license, so we don't have one right now. Signatures, sign here, say everything's correct, and put the date 7/27/2013, and we're done with this conviction statement. And you need one of these forms for each conviction that you have, and then you attach it to section 3 of the license. So here's section 3. Every box you check yes to, you fill one of these out that we just did, and that will conclude section 3.